In this tutorial, we'll create and configure a knowledge base for AI agents in Oracle AI Data Platform, or AIDP. In this scenario, I want an AI agent to answer employee questions using my organization's expense policy documents. I'll use the expenses schema to create and configure a knowledge base that indexes those documents for retrieval during AI conversations. To begin, I'll open Knowledge Bases and select the plus icon to create one. I'll enter a name and optionally select a compute cluster to run the ingestion job. If I don't select one, the default compute cluster is used. Then I'll configure the embedding model, chunk size, and chunk overlap. I'll choose all mini-LM L12 V2 for English documents or multilingual E5 small for documents in more than 100 supported languages. Chunk size determines how many characters are grouped together for semantic search, while chunk overlap determines how many characters are shared between consecutive chunks to preserve context. Once I've finished configuring these settings, I'll select Create. The knowledge base has been created, but it won't return information until I add a data source and ingest documents, so I'll add the data source that contains my expense policy documents. I'll choose the volume that contains my expense policy documents. Knowledge bases can use standard or external volumes as data sources. I can optionally select a compute cluster for ingestion, specify which supported file types to ingest, and choose whether to begin ingestion immediately or later. I'll begin ingestion immediately and select Add. This prepares my documents for semantic search by creating vector embeddings and indexing the content so my AI agent can retrieve relevant information during conversations. I'll monitor the ingestion job from the Job Runs tab. Once the job completes, the knowledge base is ready to support semantic retrieval. Although I can't query a knowledge base directly, it can now be selected by a retrieval-augmented generation, or RAG tool, so an AI agent can retrieve relevant information from these documents during conversations. Now that I've created a knowledge base, connected it to my documents, and ingested the content, my AI agent can retrieve relevant enterprise information through semantic search. Find more videos in this series and additional resources on using Oracle AI Data Platform in the links below.